Alright, yo guys, what's up? It's Jake. I got my boy Kyle right here, and we're about to do a client meeting. It's the first time I'm filming this shit. It's ghetto rigged, sitting over on an end table, but we're just gonna be talking about his upcoming stuff and the work we're about to do, and I figured why not make some content out of it. So, without further ado, alright. So, based on our last discussion, we have 3 videos of the EP, and those are in a pretty good spot. Do you have any changed feelings on the concepts that we have on the table so far?
Not really, because we did talk about the I didn't really think some of this stuff fit the actual video content compared to the songs, lyrics and stuff. But then you talked about just as long as it's hitting some points, that's better than what most artists are doing with their relevance of their videos and lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
So that kind of made sense for that shit. I think the only thing left on that is getting budget and stuff.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with those and the EP itself, I think last time we spoke, you were kind of still in the air of when you would release the EP, right? It's kind of just when the time is right, right?
Yeah, I'm not rushing anything like that.
So it's just kind of waiting on more budget to come about, and but also planning, because if we have more time to plan, the better the videos will be. You know what I mean?
Organized too.
Exactly. So, what I think, with just based on the tracks you've been sending me, I think what you could do is utilize a couple just singles of just music to put out to really build your fan base and give the people who are already vibing with your music more music to listen to, but then drop visuals to those songs.
Yeah.
But do it in a way that it's a traditional type rollout, where it's you drop the song, you do an official audio track for the song, and you really promote the hell out of it and get some buzz around it, and then so that way when we drop a video, it's kind of it's bringing it to the next level.
Okay.
And making the song, because I feel most people nowadays are just dropping videos as a single.
Yeah.
But I feel with your type of music, and I'm not saying this lightly, I think your music is much higher quality than most people. And I'm being just 100%. I'm not dick riding, right?
Yeah.
I've heard the music and I'm this shit is better than most. So you have the type of music where it's promoting the song, people will actually vibe with it, and I think that you'll actually get some attention towards the song.
Their friends and shit.
Exactly. And I think your monthly listeners on Spotify is a huge symbol of the fact that people vibe with your shit. It's not people just come there, listen, and run away.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all the people that I work with, you have the best numbers. I mean, your most of your tracks are getting over 1,000 plays, which is a lot in terms of just Spotify.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge. Good thing is that you could do a few songs and a few videos to really hype your brand up to the point where it's when you do the EP, that is the total rollout of Kyle Corum.
Yeah.
In and of itself. And then, then after that, it's I think everything happens after that is kind of up for interpretation, seeing how it goes and how it pans out.
Yeah.
But I feel it's already mid-August, and I don't see any harm in releasing the EP. And this is just me thinking from a branding standpoint and the work that you can get done before the EP drops. Releasing the EP in the spring. But when I mean that, I mean that's months of preparation and planning and that, as I said before in our last meeting, just because you have a planned release date, that doesn't mean that we can't be shooting a video in October.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you got your ducks in a row and your goal for what you want the whole rollout to be, because I think that's what matters most, especially from your position being independent, is having an idea of how you want your EP to roll out. So whatever your idea for that is, and then kind of figuring out the moving pieces of how much time it'll take and how much money it'll take. The EP's recorded, right? I mean, you're done on that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just had my last session with it. He started mixing it last night, I think for about 3 or 4 hours, and then how much longer I already paid for mixing and mastering, so just waiting on that to get finished.
Dude, that's fucking dope, man. I mean, that's like, and that's a good thing too. Now that you have like the body of work complete, that's the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Is like for you, the hard part is getting that completed. Now it's like sitting back and like figuring out a whole plan to market the EP.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hard part too because I mean, luckily I'm gonna help you with that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that shit tight. Like we're gonna get it figured out in terms of how to promote the songs, but also just get like a fan base because I think that's all that matters at this point. It's just like getting a big fan base for you to where it's like every time you drop a song, you're getting hella plays and it's helping pay your bills, and you're getting to a point where you start getting offered money by different brands or even like people knocking on your door. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your plan is in terms of like if a label came knocking today and they're like, yo, we're about to give you this for this. But I personally would probably like weigh the options of like, is it worth it or is it, you know, but sometimes when you get that lump sum of cash, it could be beneficial. I mean, especially with your daughter and stuff, like,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you gotta think about that, and like, that's a perspective that I don't have yet, so it's like, I'd probably be more like, I'm gonna chill and keep doing my thing, but everything happens, and I think like, with the EP coming out, that's something you should think about too, is like, your plan if someone does come knocking, and if they drop a contract on you and they're like, yo, here it is.
That'd be crazy as fuck.
It's something I really think you should prepare for it, cause like the quality of the EP, especially with like I think with the video ideas we have, so it's like I know you showed some people like the EP and mixed reviews on like the happy song that I like, but like the concept we have for that is it totally is like going like when people see that video they're gonna be like this is cool, like this is totally not what I was expecting for this type of song, you know what I mean? Even though like the song kind of coincides with that idea, it's people are gonna be like the sound of it doesn't match, like they're gonna be like this is crazy. But I feel like with that plan, dude, you've got like 5 videos left on the table that it's like we could drop a video a month, you know what I mean, for 5 months, like 1 video a month, even if it's just like I think it's all about how the music is, but it's like we could drop a video a month from, let's just say you were gonna drop your EP in April or May, so we'll say May. You could do a video from November, December, January, February, March. That's 5 videos right there, and then April.
Month of breath.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just like, you know, spitballing, you know, and that's just like with that contract, and then it's like those 3 videos for the EP. Then they roll out like, I think you could do the same thing, like a video per month. So it's like the first video comes out, and then the second, and then the third, and then like on the 4th month, we tie them all together. We put them in like one long video, you know. It's gonna be so sick. But I like that because it gives us time to like really sit back and think about what we need for the videos, and then also like making the videos too, you know, giving us time to actually get them made and like perfected, you know what I mean? Good thing is I just copped this big ass camera rig thing for my Red, so now I'll be able to like do handheld and shit with it, and it won't be so taxing because that camera's so fucking big. But once I have this thing, it's basically like this big ass, you've probably seen camera dudes wear them, but it's like a big vest that has
that shit?
Yeah, bro, I just copped that.
Bro.
So that's gonna be dope for all the videos. I mean, it's gonna be able to up our production like way more because I'll be able to do a lot more with the camera. So,
dude, I think I needed to fucking like Futuristic and other like internet rappers got really a lot of momentum through like Facebook and shit.
Yeah.
Doing like different stuff. Futuristic especially with his visuals and contests and whatnot. And I think that this kind of shit would be really good for Facebook. I just need to get my like artist page going because I have one. I just need to start like really making a plan because Facebook and Instagram, like the promotion shit they have is like so underused by people. I feel like
it is, yeah, it is. Well, the biggest thing is it's like, okay, so you look at someone like I know advertising, but you get like an artist who doesn't know like a damn thing about it, and they're just kind of like, they just take $10, they throw it into a post, and based on like how that post is reacted to, they have like one audience, and if they don't get like a crazy amount of views, they're like, oh, this shit sucks, and then they try a new audience. I'm guilty of doing that, but what I've realized with advertising is it takes more time to figure out like the product and what you're marketing, and who you're like, what you want that audience to do with what you're giving them. Like for the longest time, I was trying to market just my videos to get views. It wasn't to be like getting new business, right?
Yeah.
And in a way that's kind of stupid, because it's like the whole point of advertising is to like convert people. So for me, it should be trying to get people to pay me to do video work, not just to like watch the content. But for you, it's like it's a way different game, because it's way different in the sense that you drop something and your goal is to get them to convert just to listen to music, which in a way is a lot easier than like paying someone like a X amount for a video.
For sure.
And the good thing is too though, is once you find out what your core audience is, or like the core audience you want to have, you have like a brand behind you, what you do then is you try audiences for a long period of time. Most artists don't. They try it for one day, it doesn't work, they're like, okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one. But in advertising, it's like it takes time to test a market. So it's like, if you say, okay, my market's gonna be 13 to 34-year-old, or I would probably even say younger, so like 13 to 24-year-old girls, okay? Let's just say that's your market, and you say like girls that are interested in Machine Gun Kelly, or like any other rapper that's like kind of going with the vibe of like rolling with the punches type stuff, you know what I mean? Testing that market and testing different locations, which the beautiful thing is we have locations on your Spotify that like your music's connecting with. So put that money into it and test that for a month, see how it works, and put like X amount in.
A couple $100.
Yeah, see how that goes, and if you like the results of it. But like the good thing is if you like the results, you hold on to that audience, then you try something new. The biggest thing is taking like a budget per month, whatever it is, even if it's $50, dude, just we'll have to milk it and figure out a way that we can use it. And if we have to do it the grassroots way of like, okay, we can put this much into social media, and then just hit people up on Instagram, hit people up on Twitter, and really like, you know, do the grueling work of like, hey, I'm an artist, this is my music. Like really trying to get exposure to your name by sending it to them and getting them to hear it. And I think if you do that and the music's good, people will be surprised, because they'll be like, holy shit, like can't believe this dude's like
reaching out to me.
Yeah, exactly. And there's been times of like my video work, doing my video work is pretty good. It's better than most people's that are in the area. And when I send links to people, I think that there's like a certain aura of like a person who does that, and like some people are like, get the hell out of my DMs, but then like sometimes they'll click and then they're like, holy shit, your work's actually really fucking good. And then they're like, how much do you charge? And it turns into like a whole different conversation when they actually see the work. So I think it's like you really just gotta test and try to get those people, and if they don't respond, they don't respond. You get them later, man. They'll be in the funnel later on. Alright guys, there you go, client meeting. Kyle Corum, make sure you follow this dude. He's got dope music, and he's gonna change the rap game.
Yes.
He's gonna change the rap game. You guys will see. Because he's not even just a rapper, he's a music artist, because he can do all kinds of shit. So make sure you follow this dude. Links in the description below. I'm gonna walk over to the camera now and shut it down. Shut it down like the dude from Bar Rescue.